many of you here, I have cystic fibrosis. My daily routine may be similar to some of yours. I go to school, spend time with friends, do my homework, and have time for extracurricular activities. I also manage to fit in 3 breathing treatments a day. My breathing treatments take between 30 and 60 minutes. These treatments are designed to help my lungs stay healthy and clear so I can breathe easier. Some days I wake up wheezing and physically not being able to breathe, but my treatments usually solve the problem. Because of cystic fibrosis, I also take 30 pills a day. Most of these pills are intended to assist my digestive tract. Without my pills, I wouldn't be able to digest any of the food that I eat. When I was in 1st grade, I learned how to swallow these pills and can now swallow 4 or 5 at a time. I also go in the hospital at least twice a year to go through a course of IV antibiotics. I usually stay in the hospital for about 3 days and then go home on these IVs. At home, I can continue my normal life while finishing my IV antibiotics. Lying in bed doing nothing is not something that I enjoy, so I like getting back to my normal, active self as soon as possible. However, recently I had my upper right lung removed and had to stay in the hospital for a week with a chest tube and many painkillers. I can't describe the immense pain I was in. That experience taught me to never take life for granted. We are blessed with so much, whether it be our health, materialistic things, or friendships. It was a difficult surgery for me to go through, and the recovery road has been difficult, but in the end, I have come out stronger. CF can give patients other forms of diseases as well. I have a rare form of diabetes called cystic fibrosis-related diabetes, or CFRD. Doctors don't really know the patterns of CFRD, and research is scarce. My blood sugars usually go extremely high right after eating and then drop drastically about an hour after. Because of this, CFRD has become like a guessing game in my life. Sometimes I guess correctly about how to fix my rapidly changing blood sugars. Most of the time, however, I guess incorrectly and feel dizzy and unable to concentrate. To any normal person, the daily struggle of CF sounds like a nightmare. To me, it's just the facts of life. I'm not able to change the fact that I was diagnosed with CF 16 years ago, but I don't let CF keep me down and define who I am. I try to do my best in school and am in the top 5% of students in my class at Bowie High School. I am going to be in PALS next year, which is an organization that mentors elementary school kids. Being in PALS is a huge honor, and I am so excited to be in the organization. Also, I am in the top wind ensemble band at Bowie, and absolutely love it. Music is my way of letting go and expressing myself. When I play my oboe, I can be a normal teen, even if it's just for a few minutes. I can't imagine life without music. Church is a major part of my life. I go to Bannockburn Baptist Church, and I know that I can always depend on God to be there for me. So, as you can see, my life doesn't revolve around my CF, nor will it ever. My family is amazing. No matter what I go through, they never leave me. They support me in more ways than I can describe. Also, I have great friends. I know people say this quite often, but I'm not exaggerating. My friends support me through thick and thin. They probably didn't know what they were getting themselves into when I told them that I had CF, but I'm so grateful that my friends stuck by me through the years. CF is tough. There's no doubt about that. No 16-year-old should have had to go through 13 hospitalizations, removing part of a lung, learning how to swallow pills in 1st grade, and having to wake up extra early to fit in breathing treatments. But I have, and wallowing in self-pity isn't going to change the fact. Randy Pausch, the author of the last lecture, said in his book that you can't change the cards you were dealt, just how you play the hands. The only thing that I can do is look to the future. With your help, we can find a cure for CF, and how cool would that be? Research has excelled in the past few years. More and more medications have been released that help patients with CF. Every penny helps researchers get closer and closer to finding a cure. Yes, a cure may never be found in my lifetime, but I know that one will be found. I don't want others to have to suffer the same struggles that I've had to go through. Let's work together to cure CF. To all the CF patients, take a good look around you. So many people are here to support and encourage you. Keep your head up and never lose hope. On behalf of all the CF patients, thank you so much for coming out to the walk. Have a great rest of the day.
Thank you, Emily. That was very inspiring. While we're here today at the Austin Zoo, we have a discount on the train rides. If when you come back,